Hello everybody, welcome to This Reyes Schoolhouse. My name is Janet. I am a stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 2 boys, and we are getting ready to start our 3rd year of homeschool. My oldest will be starting 2nd grade and my little one will be doing kindergarten this year. I've already shared my 2nd graders curriculum, and in today's video I will be sharing with you everything I will be using with my kindergartner. Before I share all of that, I do want to give a few disclaimers, if you will. My little one is 4 years old, so if he were enrolled in public school, traditional school, he would be going into TK, which is not yet kindergarten, but he has been sitting at the table with us for a couple years now, doing a little busy work and learning his numbers, his letters, shapes, colors, all of that. And I think he's ready for a little more. He's going to be doing a bit more of table work with us. He actually really enjoys the workbooks and he feels, all special, having his own and having his own one-on-one learning time with mom. Yeah, I didn't want to do the same stuff over. I feel like he is ready for a little more. So that's what I'm going with. I'm going at his pace. I'm calling it kindergarten curriculum, but remember, he's 4. He will be 5 in March. I am just following his pace, and we'll see how that goes. Now, we are not going to be using this every single day, and we are also going to be doing a lot of learning through play activities that I'm not sharing with you here. This is all the workbooks that I have on hand that we will be rotating. So don't panic. I am not just putting this stack in front of my 4-year-old and get to it. Sometime in the middle of last year, we started using Get Ready for the Code level A, and I picked up level B just to have it ready, and then we'll get level C once he's ready for that one. Now, I did already find ours. Some of the kindergarten workbooks that we are going to be using are these. I've shared these with you already in a haul. This is my big kindergarten workbook by School Zone and also Brain Quest level K. This one we used with my oldest. Skills areas include beginning sounds, early math, following directions, shapes and measurement, reading readiness, and more. But this time I'm not going to be ripping it apart. I will schedule our week ahead and I will pull out what we need for the week. And I will also be doing the same thing with this one. This one also covers ABCs, phonics, spelling and vocabulary, numbers, shapes and colors, patterns, sorting and matching, time and money, community, science, fun and games. So again, we will be pulling out from this book throughout the week. We will also continue using our little learning binder thing here that I have put together for him. Never spoke about it here on YouTube, but I shared it over on Instagram. It is available for purchase over on Etsy, and it is sort of like a pre-K to kindergarten little busy book, and it also includes calendar time, tracing their name, practicing their phone number. Now, I laminated ours and then also laminated the extra pieces that we were gonna need for this, and I used binding discs from the Happy Planner to hold it together, but a 3-ring binder would work just the same, putting the pages in sheet protectors and then laminating the smaller pieces to use with it. I ended up adding the Velcro to the pieces so they wouldn't be moving around, because I hadn't planned on adding the Velcro just because I didn't want it to be super bulky, but he was getting frustrated when the pieces were sliding off after he was done with it. So I ended up adding the Velcro on there. And I did use the clear Velcro dots so it wouldn't take away from the pictures. We will continue using this. We are going to be starting Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. We used it with my 7-year-old. I have a full video on how we used it, full flip through of this. So we are going to use it again with my little guy, along with the Bob books like we did before. And along with that, we are going to be using this Learn to Read activities book. I thought this was really fun to maybe even use alongside the 100 lessons. It's 101 lessons, but this does cover word families, blends, and 1-letter phonograms and 2-letter phonograms. 2-page spread for each lesson. So it's really simple and cute. I'm really excited about this one. I think he'll really enjoy it. A few extras that we will be using are this one, Kindergarten Math. Now, it's a lot of just number tracing and a little introduction to number bonds and completing the 10, and some time and money. Where's the money? There it is. Tracing fun. This one is also by School Zone, and it's just tracing a bunch of lines and mazes. He loves mazes, and they're good for practicing you know, hand and eye coordination, pencil control. Cut and paste vehicles. I thought this was a fun way to practice his cutting. Some of them look a little difficult and he might need a little help. Like there's some really small parts that he needs to cut, but this is fun. So they get to cut all of the pieces out and then they have to put it together, they glue it together. So I thought this was a fun little activity to practice cutting. And then the last one that we will be using is the complete book of starter Spanish. We had been using the level 1 to 3 with my 7-year-old, but it was too much for him. It was really heavy on the writing. So we are actually going to be using this one for my kindergartner, for my 4-year-old and my 7-year-old. Circling and matching, and which is what I'm okay with. Now, Spanish is our first language. It's just not the language that we choose to speak to each other, to others, our friends. I mean, we only speak it when we're at my parents' house, at his parents' house, and we are really trying to make a conscious effort of passing it on to the kids. And we've dropped the ball big time on that, and we're trying to get back on that wheel and get it rolling. So a way to hold myself accountable that we're actually spending some time practicing our Spanish will be this workbook. Now, I do plan on speaking Spanish to them more. We've been working on that all summer and it's catching on, and I want to really just keep the momentum going on that. Again, this is all like the workbook table work that we are going to be doing. Now, we're not going to be doing this every single day. We're going to be rotating these workbooks, pulling from each throughout the year, along with a lot more playtime, the flashcards, the Play-Doh, the hands-on activities, all of that. But that is a separate video. This one, it was just all about the workbooks. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.